Good morning, guys. I am coming to you from a different background right now. I am actually in LA. I'm in Los Angeles helping my brother move out of his apartment. So my brother goes to school at USC. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because last night I was doing some, not really writing, but have you guys ever heard of the app or the website called Pacemaker? So Pacemaker is basically just like a website where you can plot your progress with your book. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a screen share for you guys. But I was doing that for the first book in Project Bible, and I was telling you guys it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter book. So I marked it at 50,000 words, but I have no idea. I'm usually a little bit, well, I'm not really an underwriter. I usually write right on target. My first draft of the Hell Game was 120,000 words. So I knew it was going to be a little bit bigger than the first book, which was The Devil's Heir, which was 100,000 words. But as I've been doing my edits, it's now 140. So I'm not really an underwriter, but I add a lot during the editing process. So I just marked it at 50,000 words. Like I said, I have no idea. It could be more, it could be less, no idea. But I'm hoping to start it Monday, so July 13th, I think. And then I wanted to end it at the end of August. So that's about 12 to 1,300 words a day. And then what's really cool is you can put in your tracker, on the weekends, I want to write none, I want to write the same, a little bit more, a little bit less. So I chose to do a little bit less, so it takes your daily count and then cuts it in half. So I'm going to show you guys, but anyways, I'm really excited about that. And I was doing some mental planning, and if I take the same 50 days for the second book, because like I said, I want to get these drafted really fast so that I can get them out to you guys back to back within a couple months. So if I can do the second book right after, that would be super exciting, and then I can have the second one finished right before Nano. So it'd give me a week to prepare for Nano, which is another 50,000 words, but that is in 30 days, obviously not a month and a half. So I'm hoping to do at least the first half of the first draft for book 3. So again, keeping on the schedule. So yeah, I'm hoping to get the first draft of Project Bible book 1 started on Monday, and then I'm still on that little vacation from the Hell Game. But as soon as I come back, I have a much better feeling about it. I don't think it's going to take me as long of a time it did to get through the editing phase. So I'm really excited to get that started. Here is my screen. Like I said, this is the site, so it's called Pacemaker Planner, and here I am logged in. So one of the things that I quickly mention is you can use this site for free, but you can also have a premium version. So one of the things that you can pay for is, let's see, here we go, private plan. So all of your work is private. So if you noticed here, there are people's progresses. I don't know if you can specifically look for a person or if they're just kind of random, but that is one thing to consider. So make sure all of your stuff are private. And honestly, I think the Pacemaker free version is just as great. The only thing is you can only plan up to 2 projects at a time, but that is totally up to you. So it's kind of go through it again here. So how it works, you set a goal, a strategy, you sit back, you pace yourself, record your progress, and then you celebrate. So I'm going to go up to here to create a plan, and I'm going to quickly show you guys what I did. So again, this is Project Bible. So there's a bunch of different activities or phases you can kind of do it in, but I will be in the drafting phase, and I'm doing a novel. Here you can do your product description, but I'm not going to do that. Like I said, my goal is 50,000 and then words, but you can do it here. So if you're in the editing phase, you can do it by hours, things like that. And then my start date is the 14th. No, this is September. The 13th, which is Monday. And then I'm hoping to have it finished by the end of August. So let's say Sunday the 30th, so I can start a new project on the 31st. So there you go. So this is a like tracker for you guys, and I'll show you how to change that in just a second. But here what's really cool is you have 50 days left in your project, and then I'm trying to do 50,000 words over 49 days. And then here's kind of where you get to change stuff. So here's steadily. So this is basically kind of like in the Camp Nano website, except it goes, upwards. But here, since this is your daily work, it's kind of going in a horizontal chart. You can change it to your writing preferences. So again, here is Rising to the Challenge, which is starting small, finishing off strong, biting the bullet. So go super hard in the beginning and then kind of tail off. If your effort's in the middle, there's that original graph, valley, a little bit of everything, or you can kind of do it randomly. So like I said, I prefer mine to be steadily. I like to kind of have like a daily quota. And then if you go down, this is what gets really cool, is on the weekends, you can click do less, which is what I prefer. And then here's how your chart changes. So if your daily is 1,191, it's going to automatically cut it in half. And then, so you can do whatever you want. You can completely skip the weekends, do the same, do more, push really hard. Or if you have like specific dates you're not going to be home. So date range for me is August 15th to 16th. I will be moving my baby brother back into college. So I'm going to completely skip, and then there you go. So now it'll adjust accordingly. And then again, reserve free days just at the end. So if you kind of think back onto your projects, if you've ever skipped a couple days, I'm just going to put 4 because I feel like that's a safe number. It's going to basically give you buffer days. So it's going to have you finish your project 4 days earlier. And then, if you skip a day in the middle, it'll adjust accordingly, which you can see down here. So I want my plan to change, to adjust based on my progress. Or you can keep it the same, whatever you want. And then here, how do you want to record your progress? So overall completed work. Each day I'll record how far I've reached. So, I'm at 3,000 words, 5,000 words, 6,000 words. I prefer to do daily, so I just want to track what I did that specific day and then just kind of have it adjust accordingly. And so again, here's what my chart looks like. And then you can also change the way it's presented to you, which is pretty cool. Oops. Oh, table, that's what I wanted to do. So here is, if you're like a super visual person, this is super cool because it'll give you your exact, how many days, so 50 days, and then work to complete, so what your daily count should be, what you actually did, and then your progress thus far, and then, how much you have left. So this is super neat. You can do it in different ways. If you like to do it in the calendar, go ahead. Again, you can kind of map out your months this way. So anyways, I just thought this was a super neat plan because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm just not accustomed to using the Nano website other than during November. So I just don't do that. And honestly, even during the camp seasons, that's only April and July. So this is actually cool just to carry out throughout your year. And or throughout your project. And then obviously if life happens and you need to push your target date further out, I haven't started yet, so that's why it's not here, but you will be able to track your progress. So you can kind of reevaluate your work habits, like if you started super strong and then we're kind of tailoring off, had to take a month off even, by the time you're ready to come back, you can kind of look back at your progress, which is super cool. And yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. So that way, as I work on a project Bible, I can kind of give you guys maybe like little updates, let you know how I am. And yeah, so that is all I have for you guys. Like I said, this is a real life plan for me, so I really am starting the 13th, which is Monday, so to me that is tomorrow, and I'm hoping to have this draft finished by the end of August. I have a bunch of other plans I'm hoping to finish by the end of the year, but we'll see how this goes. Like I was saying in that clip earlier, I have no idea what 50,000 words looks like. I'm only used to writing larger books. The Devil's Heir was 100,000. My current draft, which is the third draft of the Hell Game, is 140,000 words. So I only know big books. But like I said, this is my smaller series. It is right now a 4-book series. I have the first book completely drafted out with Save the Cat, and then I have like the big picture ideas for the other 3 books. So I'm excited to work through this, see if 50,000 is realistic or if that's what's going to work and feel right with me with this particular story. And then from there, I will adjust accordingly. But yeah, so I'm super excited to have found this. And then again, you can just save your plan and then you can add progress. So for me, that would be finishing my 1,300 words. I would add the progress and it will update my account. So anyways, I hope this was helpful to you guys. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you give it a try. Let me know if you do, and then let me know what kind of display you like. If you like a graph, a table, calendar, all that good stuff. And yeah, so I'm super excited to keep you guys in the loop as always. Thank you so much for enjoying what I have to say, for waiting along with me, because I am ready for a very long author career with you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.